Hey guys, it's Danielle with Danielle Gets It Done, and these are my newborn must-haves.
Gonna love you, honey, on and on and on. I'm a morning dove singing out a song.
Baby Norma is 3 months old, so the newborn stage is fresh in our minds. And in my opinion, this is everything you need. If you are a breastfeeding mama and you want your baby to have a bottle every so often and you hate pumping, check, 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 then you need a Haka. I did not have one with my first, and let me tell you, it is a game changer. It's a simple, like a silicone bottle with kind of a funnel on top. And as you're feeding your baby, you suction it on the other side, and the pressure and your baby feeding on the other side helps you collect milk into the silicone bottle. And it's basically like free milk. It's amazing. I use it for 2 or 3 feedings a day, and I get about 4 ounces, which is the quantity that I fill her bottles. So I basically get a bottle a day in storage, and it's amazing. I'm gonna link everything I can below. So like I said, she does take a bottle every once in a while, and we use the Tommy Tippy this time around. I honestly got it randomly at Target. With James, I used some hippie glass bottles with a silicone layer on top, and I couldn't find them in storage. So I went to Target and got the Tommy Tippy, and she seems to like it. Bottles are really personal, so you kind of might have to get a couple different brands and figure out what your baby likes best. Along with that, Nooks, we call them Nooks, pacifiers, are very personal as well. Babies will only like certain ones. She likes the brand called Bibs, B-I-B-S, and it's an all natural rubber. And then we have one other brand that she likes, which I will link below. And I'm such a fan of pacifiers. Both my kids took them, and they're hard to get rid of, but I think it's worth it if your kids will take it. It just soothes her so easily. Along with Nooks is a Nook holder. These are a must-haves. We have not lost a Nook yet, and I think it's due to these. So one end clips to her little outfit. The other end clips to the Nook handle. And I love this one. My friend Kristen actually makes these, and she's getting ready to sell them on Amazon. So I'll link her Instagram below. I'd love it if you would support her. The great thing about these is these beads are soft, and so when she starts teething, she will be able to chew on these. I love things that have 2 purposes. So it keeps the Nook in reach, and she'll be able to teeth on them. I'm a big fan of swaddling. I will link below my favorites. I love the kinds that you just Velcro or zipper up just because they're easy, but I also like a good old Aiden and Anais muslin blanket, and to swaddle her in that. And those blankets you can use for tons of things. You can use them as a blanket, you can use them as a breastfeeding cover, you can use them I've changed her on them when we're in public, or use them to wipe up a mess. You need a baby carrier. I don't get how people live without them. I use my baby carrier every single day, multiple times a day. I didn't even have a newborn stroller just because I didn't see the need for one, because that's how much I love my baby carrier. I have an Ergo. I like the soft backpack kinds of baby carriers. I just feel like they're easier. I also have a Mobi, and I just never got the hang of that. It took me a while to get it just right, and then as she's in it, or my son was in it, it kind of would, the baby would change positions a little bit. So I just like the Ergo style backpack, because you get it to your configuration that you want, you just snap the baby in, and you're good to go. It's just so freeing to soothe your baby and be carrying your baby, but you also have your hands free. I also love my baby swing. When I was pregnant with James, my firstborn, we registered for a swing, but I was so snotty about it. Raise your hand if you were the best mom before you even were a mom. I was like, okay, we'll get the swing, but I will not use it very often. I will just hold my baby. Girl, that baby lived in that swing. They are so nice and so soothing, and I will link which one we're using right now. This Nooks thing is very expensive, so I wouldn't call it an essential, but I have zero regrets, and that is the snoo. I've talked a lot about the snoo on my channel. It's where she sleeps. It swaddles her in, it provides white noise, and it kind of rocks her all night long, and she sleeps amazingly. She is 3 months and she averages 8 hours before she wakes up to need to nurse. You definitely need a sort of white noise machine. This one I love because it's portable. My sister-in-law told me about this. So when we go to the cabin or when we travel, we can take this, and babies love white noise. Spit up rigs, so basic. I recommend just getting a cheap cloth diaper from like Target. That's what this is. And then if you're fancy or you know someone fancy, you can sew on a little decorative fabric. My sister-in-law made a bunch of these for me, and I love them. Obviously, you need clothes. You really don't need a lot because you will just be doing laundry all the time. I recommend a lot of onesies. The gown onesies, the kind of like dresses, are easy for late night changes, or any changes to be honest. And I love onesies with zippers. Those buttons can be a pain for midnight changes. Not an essential, but I get a lot of comments about her turban headwear, so I will link them below. She both has this style, which is like a full hat, and a headband style, and she just loves them. She's my little yogi baby. Lastly, and maybe most importantly, you need to find stuff that fills you up and that you can do every day for self-care, because it is a trying season. So me personally, I love to meditate and do yoga. I love my essential oils, and I love to watch Real Housewives and anything on Bravo. It definitely is a must for me. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you would add anything to my list. I hope you have a wonderful day, and whatever your plans are, I hope you get them done. Bye guys. Can you say bye?